Hooty hoo, all my listing legends. Welcome today. I'm Tall Mike. So glad you're here. Now, what we're going to talk about today is a way to get the FSBO to call you to come over and list their house. Now, most real estate agents, it cracks me up. They go out and they contact all the for sale by owners. They go knock on their door. They mail them stuff. They do all kinds of funny things. They call them on the phone and say, hey, can I come over and see your house? And the seller, he naturally thinks that it's a buyer. And then the agent comes over under the pretense that he's going to buy the house. And he says, hey, by the way, I'm a real estate agent. And right then the seller is just angry with them. The relationship is broken. This is not the time to hit the FSBO up. Everybody's trying to reach the FSBO at the same time. And that time is once the FSBO puts the sign on his lawn. Well, all the agents come running. Not many buyers come running, but a lot of agents come running. They're pounding on the door. They're mailing them stuff. They're calling them on the phone. They're giving them a speech. They're giving them the spiel. They're telling them I'm number one. They're telling them all the reasons that you should list the house with me. They're telling them it's impossible for you to sell the house yourself. It's too hard. You got to be smart like us real estate agents. Oh, it just cracks me up the way that most agents handle the FSBO. Okay, let me give you the perfect time to contact the FSBO, the for sale by owner. The perfect time to contact the for sale by owner is before they list their property, right? Right, that's the perfect time. Now you go, but Mike, how do you know they're going to list their property? They're not listed with an agent. They're a FSBO. They're going to come on themselves. They don't want to pay the agent commission, and can you blame them? Look, in my area, that commission can be 30, 40, 50, can even be $100,000. That's a lot of money. And they don't think us real estate agents do anything to deserve that much money. Well, you got to contact the FSBO, the for sale by owner, before they list the property. You got to get in their head while they're thinking about listing the property. Now, how do you do that, Mike? Well, I do it with postcards. Now, I send out 5,000 postcards. I showed you the ugly one. But the for sale by owner, I rotate my postcards. Very rarely do I mail this ugly yellow one anymore. There's so many better opportunities, and if you want to know what those are, just go to listinglegend.com. But anyways, one of the postcards I send out, it's got that great big headline, "Sell your home yourself and avoid paying any commissions." Now, okay, well, that's enticing, right? But, well, I mail out 5,000 of these. Well, aren't you wasting a lot of them? Well, I am. I'm trying to get one or two to come and list with me out of that. Now, those 5,000 people, how many people are going to be FSBOs? I don't know. But I know that a percentage of those people are thinking about selling their home. Now, when they're thinking about selling their home, what goes through their mind? What goes through their mind is how much money can I get for my house and how much money can I net for my house. And then it goes through their mind, that crummy real estate agent, he's going to take his 6, 7, 8%. He's going to take the money. He's going to get it from me. I don't want to pay him. Everyone that goes to sell a house, they first think about selling it themselves. It's just natural, right? I mean, it's just a natural thing. You go, wow, I got $1 million house. It's going to cost me 70 grand just to get it closed. I don't want to pay 70 grand. Maybe in your area it's 60 or 50 grand, 5, 6, 7%, doesn't matter. It's a lot of money, right? And they don't want to pay that. They think, oh man, I could go on vacation. I could buy a new car. I could get that boat I always want. They've got this money already spent and they don't want to give it to you, the real estate agent. So they think about selling it themselves. So I contact these people. I get them before they decide to list it, before I get in their mind, right? So I get in their mind with the postcard that says, sell your home yourself, right? Okay, so they're thinking about selling their home. Oh, wow. And I tell them, you can do it. Every other agent is telling them, no, you can't do it. It's too hard. You have to list it with me. No. I tell them they can do it. And you know what? I'm going to help them out. I'm going to give them a copy of my book. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them a copy of it. Okay, so they give me their name and address. I come over with that book. I'll deliver it to them. I'll hand deliver it to them, right? How to sell your home in the digital age. I got a couple of different books. You don't need to to write a book. If you don't have a book, I'll give you mine. We'll just put you on, same title. We'll just, put your picture on it. It'll be your book, and you hand it to them. It's very easy, right? So once they start reading the book, they realize, oh my goodness, this is really hard. Oh my goodness, real estate agents really do start to do stuff. Oh, I don't think I want to do all this. I think I want to hire a real estate agent. I better start looking for a real estate agent. Whose picture is that on the back? Oh, that's yours truly, right? Okay, well, you're going to have your picture right in their living room. Who are they going to be thinking about calling? Well, they're going to call you up. They're going to ask about it, and well, one of the conversations you're going to have. It's one of the questions I ask. Have you ever thought about selling it yourself? Oh, yes, Tall Mike, I did think about selling it myself, but once I read your book, there's no way I'm going to do that. I want you to sell it for me. Oh, well, that's cool. Here's the contract, sign here. It's really pretty easy. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be a couple that want to try to sell it themselves, and that's fine, right? That's fine. Let them sell it themselves. I go, let me warn you what's going to happen. You're going to put your sign out. You're going to, run your ads on Craigslist or wherever you run them, and guess who's going to be calling? It's going to be the other agents. The other agents are going to be knocking on the door trying to get you to list with them. They're going to be telling you how great they are. But who they're going to remember? They're going to remember you. You're the guy that gave them the book. You gave them the book, right? Okay, you gave them the book, so that you're smiling all the time. You're over smiling. You're smiling your way rich. That's how it works with the FSBO. You build that rapport, but you got to get to them before these 100 other agents come knocking on his door. You got to get to them before. And I do that with these postcards. And I don't pay to send these out. No, I send 5,000 of them out with the headline, "Sell Your Home Yourself and Avoid Paying Commissions." And guess what? I get calls. They hunt me down. They want my book. They want me to help them. And you know what? I'm such a nice guy. I'm going to help them out. Now, a lot of people, there's different ways you can help them. I mean, some agents, they hold an open house for them. I don't mind doing that. That does work. I have done that before, where you hold the open house for them. You're hoping to get another client, and eventually the FSBO does end up listing with you. About 90% of people that list their home themselves end up listing their home with another agent. Now, why can't that agent be you? Now, it can if you have a system in place. Once again, it's about the system. It's not about running a bit, it is about running a business. It's not about selling the FSBO that you're the best agent to use. No. It's too late once the FSBO has listed the property. Too late. You got 100 other agents you're competing with. I don't want to compete with anybody. I want to get to that guy before he lists the house, before he has the 100 agents knocking on his door. I want to tell him I can help him, and I do help him. I help him out. I give him a step-by-step plan how to sell his home in the digital age, right? It's my book. You got it. Simple. So simple. This business is really easy. People just make it hard. They make it very hard. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It's easy to get the clients and people to work with you. People want to work with you. Look, I know I talk about postcards a lot, and there's other things that I do besides the postcards. Heck, you can get clients from open houses. It's easy. You can get clients from running YouTube. This is how I got you, right? Me and you were now talking because I have a YouTube channel. You can start a YouTube channel. There's a lot of ways to get business. It's real estate. So many things work, but most agents make it too hard. It's a very simple process that does work, and you have to follow the plan. It's a plan. It's a process. It's a blueprint, if you will. And a lot of these top agents, don't worry about them. They don't even have a book. Anyways, these top agents, they were just like you once. They were just starting out. They didn't have any clients. Some of them just moved new to the area. They didn't know a soul, but they built it up over time, and they became that top producer because they had a blueprint for themselves that worked for them. Now, I've got a blueprint, and it can work for you, and I'll give you my plan. I'll give it to you. Just go to listinglegend.com and put in your name and email, and it'll be delivered right to your inbox. But the FSBO is it's a very good one to hit. You see, the two people that the agents, well, when I first started in business, I went to work for a broker, and they wanted me to go after the FSBOs and go after the expireds. The FSBO is an easy one if you get to them before they list their property, okay? That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm Tall Mike. Get out there, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.